As you can see behind me, folks, the sugarcane has been laid down by this storm. And you know, sugarcane producers have been going through hurricane season for the last 220 plus years here. It's just part of life when you grow sugarcane in South Louisiana. But as you'll see in a moment, photographer A.B. Davidson and I were out when this storm was making landfall, and you'll see some incredible video of just how brutal the winds and rain were when this storm made landfall.
You're at the Emergency Operations Center in St. Charles Parish.
It's the last place you want to be when a Category 2 hurricane is about to strike, on the road driving south toward the storm. The wind is howling, debris flying, but it's even scarier knowing that to tell the story, you've got to get out of the truck.
You can see behind me, this sugarcane is laid down. That's not so much of a problem because the sugarcane combine can come by and pick that cane up. One of the things farmers are worried about is if the root box of the cane here actually is dislodged from the ground. That creates problems because what happens when the combine comes along, it scoops up the root box, and that is going to affect next year's plant cane crop.
At 10 to 12 feet tall, sugarcane has little chance against hurricane-force winds. It simply falls flat, its roots unable to grip in soil transformed into a muddy mess by GUSTAV'S relentless rains. 3 years ago, nearly to the day, Hurricane Katrina struck Louisiana. But sugar farmer Gary Gravois recalls that for the most part, Katrina spared his hometown. And even after Hurricane Gustav, he remains optimistic.
If we have a dry harvest, I think we'll be okay. We didn't have any tidal surge. In this area, we don't have a problem with that. So we don't have any flooding. We don't have debris in the fields. We're very fortunate, and we're coming off some pretty good seasons. The last 2 seasons are very good. So you almost have to prepare for something like this and expect it every once in a while.
Prior to Gustav, afternoon rains across South Louisiana delayed the planting of portions of next year's crop. Some producers have only about 30% of the crop in the ground when they should be wrapping up the planting process.
The biggest thing right now is trying to finish planting, and that's our biggest concern. We didn't get much done.
Sugarcane grinding season begins in less than 30 days. Now it's anyone's guess as to how the start of harvest will be affected. Further south in Raceland, in Lafourche Parish, Raceland Sugar Mill saw minor damage. The mill takes cane from producers in Lafourche, St. Charles, St. John, and eastern Terrebonne parishes.
Really hard for us to make a decision to leave.
While in Raceland, we came upon Todd Lawson, owner of Raceland Ag Services. His facility sustained heavy damage as Gustav's winds collapsed his hay shed, but Lawson said he hopes to open his doors soon as farmers begin the process of cleaning up and getting back to business.
Feed is going to be the main concern. Just like after Katrina, we were not open the next day, but we were here delivering to our customers that had the direst need.
So life will go on here in Assumption Parish, no matter how long it takes the power or the water to be restored. The sugarcane crop this parish's economy relies on so heavily will bounce back. It's just what they do here in Napoleonville and will continue to do for years to come.
And as Gary Gravois pointed out in that report, sugarcane farmers are now looking for 30 days of dry weather in hope that this harvest can begin on schedule.